Alright, so here we go. Off to the gym. Gonna hit a quick push day and get a little pump on and go from there. What's up, guys? So today I'm just gonna be doing a push workout and I want to talk to you guys about that. There's only 3 things you need to do to get a great push workout in. And I never understood this until maybe 2 to 3 years ago. I found out all you really need is a horizontal push, a vertical push, and a pushing downward movement. So what I'm saying is you only need a bench press, an overhead press, and a weighted dips or dips exercise if you want to get a good full chest development and your pushing muscles really in great shape. The only other thing you'll need to add on after that is some lateral raises to cap off your shoulders, and maybe some sort of tricep extension or overhead tricep extension, or both, you know? And basically off those moves, maybe 5 moves max, you're gonna have a phenomenal physique. Definitely warm up your shoulders, do what I'm doing here. 14 years into lifting, never hurt my shoulder, never hurt my chest. I wasted a lot of time doing stupid exercises like cable crossovers, flies, and honestly I didn't see any results with those. I never noticed a ton of progression. The only other exercise I do personally right now is a dumbbell incline press on a very low incline, just to hit the upper chest a little bit more. But when I do that, I have to cancel out my overhead press for that workout. So I switch those two in and out every week. So here I'm warming up very light. I start off with just a bar, and then I go just to 95 pounds and 135. And I really focus on retracting my scapula, tucking my elbows to engage my lats, keeping my wrists and elbows in line for more efficient bar path. And as I start to engage the leg drive, I make sure my knees are below my hips, squeezing my glutes, and keeping my hips abducted so legs spread out. And also I'm not using a belt anymore. I want to focus on building my core as best as possible, and so breathing is a big trick, and not holding your breath and doing the Valsalva and all that good stuff. I mean, it's great if you're powerlifting, but I'm not a power lifter, so for me, working and training my core while I'm lifting has a huge added benefit. And here's just a last angle, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like. My setup, pretty much I only see powerlifting chicks set up and walk their feet backwards like this, but I found for me it works great. I have good thoracic mobility and it's been working wonders. I've been able to bench up to 285 for doubles on this, for working sets at a body weight of 175 pounds, so that's pretty cool. So something I didn't talk about on my bench press is also when I tuck my elbows on my bench press, it helps protect my shoulders and engage more lats. Also keeping my forearm parallel or perpendicular. I believe the word is perpendicular to the ground. Just like as you see on these dips, my dips I like to lean forward slightly and contract my core and squeeze my glutes and keep my legs a little bit more forward than most other people. And I find that really isolates my triceps and chest muscles very well, while keeping me in a very safe position. So here's that exercise I was talking about, the hammer strength shoulder press. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of this. I just wanted to try it because I could use my Gorilla Pod to film. But the position it puts you in is very compromising for your shoulders, where your elbows are going way too far apart, versus the overhead press, your elbows are tucked, which is going to keep you a lot safer. Actually, I did start to feel some shoulder pain from that exercise itself, so I ended up stopping a set early. Of course, we have pull-ups. We're doing pull-ups 4 days a week, so we can make those back gains. Now, the thing about pull-ups that I altered that's making it a lot more difficult and challenging is I'm pushing my legs a little bit forward and engaging my core and putting myself in I believe it's a posterior tilt. So that way my back is more flat and straight up and down, so when I pull, I'm actually going more straight up and down as well. Besides pull-ups 4 times a week, I'm doing lateral raises 4 times a week as well. What I'm finding is that this is the key exercise to making your shoulders cap. We do so much front delt movement with all the pressing. There's no real need to do any sort of front raises or any extra front shoulder work. Only thing that is necessary, I think, for nice big full shoulders is lateral raises. And then maybe some face pulls and rear delts to make the back round off as well. But with lateral raises, I find that if you only do dumbbells, you're only working through against gravity. With cables, you're working through constant tension, and you can go through a fuller range of motion holding that external rotation, which is going to be healthier for your shoulders as well. So try on both and alternate, man. That's the way to go. And if you know me, you know my arms are not the business. Those arms are just under 16 inches flex. So we got to do some tricep extensions and bicep curls every upper body workout as well. I honestly never really enjoyed doing triceps, so I alternate between about 3 different tricep exercises at the moment. This one is not looking that great to me today, but I'm getting some extra work in, so it's good. Now for my bicep curls, this is something I've learned in the past year, and it's really changed the game. If I grab all the way closest to my thumb, I can get a deeper contraction by turning my pinkies all the way in and raising my arm a little bit higher. And for regular dumbbell curls, I recommend everyone give it a try. If you do something else, obviously like a seated incline curls or preacher curls, you're not going to do the same thing, but this I believe will help my peak of my biceps and really help me get over that 16-inch mark. So hopefully that will happen this year, and we can talk about that soon. Just crushed a workout with my boy Jay. Helped film a couple sets. There we go.